Meanwhile, early voting starts this week in Georgia.
All right, tomorrow's the big day. A lot of eyes on the Peach State as growing number of voters have used this early option over the past couple of elections. This comes as both candidates planning trips to Georgia this week, which could motivate some voters to get to the polls ahead of November 5th.
11 Alive's Karis Belger live for us at one of the most popular early voting locations, the Buckhead Library. Karis, experts say these trips are more about voter engagement as we see the battleground state of Georgia more in the spotlight.
That's right. In fact, the political expert we heard from at Emory University said both campaigns, the Harris and the Trump campaign, are aware of how important early voting may be to voter turnout. Here in Georgia, early voting is something that people have been taking advantage of more and more over the last few years. Just to give you an idea of some numbers, in 2018, over 1.8 million people voted early and in person. In the 2020 presidential election, nearly 2.7 million people cast their votes early, and in 2022, a non-presidential election year, more than 2.2 million people voted early and in person. And people across the metro we spoke with say they're planning to vote early mostly to avoid the crowds on election day. Some say they have transportation and childcare concerns that will make voting early the easier option.
I'm confident in the candidate that I'm choosing. I'd known that just from looking at how the country is in the last 4 years, so I was already pretty much decided. I will say the last election, it was very funny with how long they took to count the votes, so I definitely would encourage people to go out and vote early because I would hate to see that happen again.
A few more dates for people to keep in mind. If you plan on voting absentee, you have until October 25th to request your absentee ballot. That ballot must be received by November the 5th. In Atlanta, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.